See, this question is basically based on that whether parliamentary model of executive simply amounts to tyranny of majority over the minority. इस क्वेश्चन का जो क्रक्स है वो ये है. तो अब आप इसका मतलब क्या बताएंगे? That such a challenge will not come when it is a coalition regime. Okay, but when one party or such a system arises, then some concerns may arise that whether one ideology will be ruling over all other ideologies which are in minority. पहले क्वेश्चन समझिए, ये उससे भिन्न है, it's different. The answer is also different. The answer here is on party lines की political ideology. लिखकर देखते हैं कुछ पॉइंट्स. लिखिए पहला पॉइंट. स्टार्टिंग एकदम वहीं से कीजिए जहां पे, क्योंकि 150 वर्ड में भी आ सकता है ना बेटा, तो स्टार्टिंग सीधे घुमाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. लिखिए, इन अ पार्लियामेंट्री मॉडल ऑफ एग्जीक्यूटिव one concern always exists that whether it is really a democracy or an arrangement of tyranny of majority over minority. Next point, in a coalition regime, this concern may not highlight more. रहेगा तब भी, क्योंकि तब भी कुछ आइडियोलॉजीज तो ओवरशैडो होंगी. May not highlight more. But when it comes to the majority of a single political party, then in a society oblique country like ours, this question becomes prominent due to the vast nature of diversity and their representation, which at that time may be appearing in minority. ये sentences आप बहुत जगह यूज कर सकते हैं, इसलिए ये कंस्ट्रक्शन दिया है आपको. ओके, क्योंकि ऐसा कोई ना कोई क्वेश्चन 100% मिलेगा आपको. मीन्स की बात कर रहा हूं, मेजॉरिटी माइनॉरिटी 100% यू विल गेट इट. यू विल गेट इट अ क्वेश्चन. अब वो कहीं पर भी आ जाए, स्ट्रेट अवे आ जाए, लेकिन आना जरूर है इसी पे, क्योंकि ये अभी सबसे ज्यादा, चाहे सीए का बिल हो, चाहे कोई भी चीज हो, ये सबसे ज्यादा अगर कोई चीज है तो इसी में है जो अपोजिशन एलिगेशंस लगा रही है. और एक व्यू पॉइंट भी बाहर इसी तरह का जा रहा है, दैट वेदर इट इज और नॉट. एक क्वेश्चन सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजमेंट से तैयार हो गया आपका डिलिमिटेशन वाला भी. ओके, बिकॉज पार्टीज इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर have shown their surprise that how come the bench of Supreme Court, are you aware of that decision, judgment? No, you're not aware. It means a judgment has come in which the petitions which were filed against the decisions of Delimitation Commission in Jammu and Kashmir has been rejected by the Supreme Court. They both have been rejected by, clubbed together by Supreme Court, stating that there is nothing wrong in that. But at the same time, they have said, by this verdict, it will not mean that the constitutional status change of Jammu and Kashmir is also valid by this. That is separate one, and that will be heard separately. ठीक है? तो डिलिमिटेशन कमीशन पे भी आपको एक क्वेश्चन मिलना चाहिए. तो दिस इज क्लियर. अब इसके बाद अब इसमें क्या लिखना चाहिए हमें? अब जहां भी आपको रास्ता पकड़ना है उस रास्ते पे जाना है. अब स्ट्रेट अवे हम खाली ये कह दें कि नहीं नहीं मैकेनिज्म्स हैं, तो बात जमती नहीं है. तो अब यहां पे आपको थोड़ा सा ये भी बताना पड़ेगा कि वे फॉरवर्ड इसमें आना जरूरी है. इस क्वेश्चन में वे फॉरवर्ड आना जरूरी है. तो सेकंड पार्ट बनाइए, लिख लीजिए. देखिए, इवन व्हेन द गवर्नमेंट इज ऑफ क्लियर कट मेजॉरिटी, इट विल नॉट मीन दैट पार्लियामेंट्स कंट्रोल ओवर इट विल नॉट बी देयर, which can be seen as under number 1 point, all legislations need to be passed in both the houses, and even if the party is in majority, it cannot ignore the views of opposition which may create what? A public opinion that if not addressed will become a public outcry. Example डाल दीजिएगा. For instance, the bills enacted in regard to farm laws ultimately were to be taken back due to public outcry. Second point, majority government in the legislature in no way will limit the right of judiciary, which can always take the government to task. Take the government to task means can make it accountable. Next point, even in the majority government, the utility of instruments like questionnaire, comma, 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 how many you want to write, you can. Questionnaire, adjournment motion, no confidence motion, censure motion, parliamentary committees, department related standing parliamentary committees, public accounts committee, सब लिख सकते हैं जो आपकी श्रद्धा हो. वर्ड देखोगे आप अपने हिसाब से, कॉमा कॉमा कॉमा, remains, their utility remains. ठीक है. Way forward, diversity is best addressed when mechanisms promoting unity are used to ensure convergence. इसी पॉइंट में, for instance, government shall be more consultative and shall include ideas of opposition and their members in the decision-making process. Such consultation can be through parliamentary mechanisms or can also be through consultation outside the parliament in the form of all-party meet, etc. Okay? Check it out. This will be the one where more dialogue, consultative dialogue shall be created. And we should have joint processes. Crucial decisions should be taken through what type of mechanisms? Consultative mechanisms.